Churches versus churches. There are things I say, and sometimes they look very uncomfortable, but they are the realities. The way churches fight one against one another, Muslims don't fight like that. No, you scarcely hear one Muslim cleric or imam and he's attacking another imam. But oh, pastors, we fight in the pulpit. We take it to the social media. We take it personal. Yesterday, I was talking to a politician in this country, and then we were talking about some issues. And I told him, I said, look, you know me. My love revolution is not a doctrine I preach. I have tried my best all through the years, not just to preach the message, but to be that message. So I told him, I don't have opponents, I don't have enemies, I don't fight anybody. I don't attack a certain group or attack that group. It's not my lifestyle. I'm not like that. I don't want that life. And I told him, you know what? I have tried all my best not to make enemies, and I will not inherit another person's enemy. If you have an enemy, you are on your own. You can clap your hands. What is the point in me not making enemies but going to inherit another person's enemies? But people are fighting one another. Churches, that one is bitter against this one, say things that are not true, lie against them, malign them. And if you understand the whole thing is envy. Let me ask you a question. How many times do you hear people spreading rumors about a church that is poor, or a pastor who is poor? A pastor who is poor, nobody talks about you. A church that is poor, nobody talks about you. A church that is in a classroom, nobody's talking about you. I've never heard people have gossiped. They have surrounded a place and they are gossiping about a pastor who is riding a bicycle. It's about churches that are doing well. They are all thieves. If stealing could make people great, you would have been great by now. Because I know the things you've been stealing. Some of you stole your mother's meat. You didn't amount to anything. You are still short. Look at your mother's meat you stole and ate, and look at all your height. And they say, oh, all these pastors, they are all thieves. And they are liars. You mean lies can build the kind of things you see. And stealing can build the kind of things you see. A man can receive nothing except it is given to him from above. And sometimes when they are cursing and they are swearing and they are doing all that evil, they think they are doing it against God. Father, in the name of Jesus, we come against every false prophet. We come against every false church. Any false church that is trying to steal our members, let God arise and let them fight. And many times you know that it's not true. You don't think they are false prophets. Listen, if they were false prophets, you will not be concerned about them. After all, why are you not praying against witches? Why are you not praying against wizards? Why are you not praying against Buddhists and Shintoists and Hindus and strange religions? Why are you not praying against occultists and wizards? Why are you so concerned about other churches? And it is church versus church, and that is because of envy. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. Because you mention the same Christ, you talk about the same gospel. You know, the thing about church work is that sometimes your success just exposes another person's failure.